this place, right? Ow! Well, if you look on the screen, you'll see our logo. Like it? That's actually the show logo, by the way. Now, here is our name of our and that's who created us. Now let's sing a song. Uncle Do and fine screen recorder. We love you. We use you both to make our shows. And everybody, and we love you. Is that some sort of gag? What? You do know I can grow arms, I will. You do know I can grow arms at a time, I will. Even at one at a time. What? You have arms? You can have arms? Yeah. Well, everybody? Uh-oh. It's happening. Roll it! Welcome to Objectland. This is the normal YouTube show. Lots of tunes and stories to behold. Now, let's watch them together. Oh, doing cat together make awesome, unique as heck. Together, and we are swim. So small, we stand tall with the title. I swim. What's the best show on YouTube? I swim. What are you gonna watch this? YouTube. What is on this? I swim. So we are now showing on Object Swim. So today, why don't we talk about Shelby's home country? So he actually has not one, but two home countries. Which are called Objectland. You probably noticed that Objectland probably has been mentioned here a few times. But what if I told you there are two Objectlands? In question, they are North Objectland and South Objectland. But it's flipped around. So, North Objectland is in the south, well, the South Objectland is in the north, which is really confusing. Oh. So today's episode is, what is Objectland? So what is Objectland? Well, North Objectland and South Objectland are two countries somewhere in the Middle East. It's currently unknown. But Objectland is fictional, so it's currently unknown. It's unknown what Objectland looks like, so it's currently up to your own interpretation. But we do know that Objectland is split along this parallel. So this is North Objectland and this is the South. While North Objectland has the coast, South Objectland is landlocked. It's somewhere in the Middle East. But we do not know where it is in the Middle East. But what we do know is that it's no more than 9 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time in the US. So its capital is for the north, it's Flopia. And south, Matthew City. It's because Matthew City, the capital of South Auckland, is called out because it's also the capital of North Matthew, and Objectland, in North Objecland's Matthew is South Matthew. Together these make up Objectland's most important provinces. So, now let's talk about Objectland's currency. Both Objectlands share the same official currency, which is used only in Objectland. It's called the Cheem. One Cheem is, and we do not know a symbol for Cheems, so it's up to your own interpretation. So right here it's OLC, but it can be to your own interpretation. So, but it's not worth that much. In fact, one Cheem is worth the 0.05 USD. Around nickel. So 1 USD is 20 Cheems. And the divisions of Cheems are called Cheemettes. So prices in Objectland are rounded up from US prices. So they are for the prices of US products in Objectland. The decimal is taken away and is divided by 5. Actually, not by 1. So, and rounding up to that, to do that number, you have to divide, see, the price says in Objectland. So let's let O stand for Objectland prices, and U stand for US prices. So 0.05 times the price in the US is the one in Objectland. For example, alright, so in the divisions are Cheemettes. Cheemettes come in fractions of fifths, and the only reason why Cheemettes exist are just in case prices cannot be reached using 0.05. So a product using in US costs $2.66 will become around 40. It'll be around 40 6 1/5 genes. This is due to huge inflation in Objectland. Now, you're probably wondering, what is the government of Objectland? Well, both Objectlands are constitutional monarchies. In each one, in the north, ruled by Sheltie, is actually a knife, and in the south, ruled by his twin, Bruno. You're probably wondering, how's succession in Objectland? So, in Objectland, when one of the kings of Objectland dies, their oldest child becomes a monarch, regardless of gender. This is similar to many other monarchies. In fact, most monarchies have had a queen, with some exceptions. A notable exception is Saudi Arabia, where the heir is always the king's oldest son. I need a pause. Okay, I'm back. So for now, Objectland's language. So, the official language of Objectland is Sheltitian. And it's not named after Sheltie, it's named after the current ruling family in Objectland, the Sheltitian dynasty. So, Sheltitian has around around 8 vowels, which are A, Nu, E, Yi, O, R, U, and Za. And its consonants are B, Shar, Ka, Ze, Ha, Kla, El, Am, An, Ba, E, and Es. It has 4 semivowels, which are Y, D, F, and G. And it has a custom script with its own letters, let's start with this. A where shar ke nu I don't know what the symbol for Z is, so we'll go with this. Ha, E, Yi, Kla, La, Ma, Claw, It. That was the first word is am. And this is falling. And O, where, S, R, U, za, y, d, f, and g. Now, Objectland taxes. So, taxes in Objectland are pretty lax. And for people who follow along, it's only 10,000 cheems. Well, for criminals, their tax rates are doubled. So it's around, for criminals, it's around 20,000 cheems. Politics. So the ruling party of each Objectland is the party of their monarch. So the monarch of each Objectland can choose from one of two political parties. Which are the Socialist Sheltician Party. Or the Democratic Constitutional Party. For the North, the Socialist Party is the Socialist Sheltician Party, while Bruno's is the Democratic Constitutional Party. So the Socialist Party is the ruling party of North Objectland, while the latter is the ruling party of South Objectland. International recognition. So I'm going to explain this. So countries that do not recognize Objectland are North Korea, Iran, China, Cuba, Laos, and Vietnam, and also Russia, and both Congos. And the main countries that Objectland does not recognize are Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, and Iran, as Objectland insists that Iraq is the sole legitimate government of these territories. Here's a little fact. In Objectland, if you try to type in names of the countries Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, or Iran, they will by default autocorrect to Iraq. Now, finally, industry. So, the biggest part of Objectland's economy is Objectlanite, which is a really rare mineral, and it's only found in Objectland. Objectland, obviously, is not a real place. So this is saying that Objectlanite doesn't exist without saying it, because Objectlanite is fictional. No one knows what color it is. So it's currently up to your own interpretation. Though it's most commonly accepted that it's around a deep red. So that's all the basic things you need to know about Objectland. Oh, we learned so much about Objectland, but since it's fictional, it's up to your own interpretation. And on fandom, there is an open but currently work in progress fandom wiki for Objectland and anything related to Objectland or Nikeen. It's called the Sheltician Context. And before we go, you're probably wondering what the main transport rail is in Objectland. So it's actually Objectland National Railroads, which is Objectland's state-owned railway that serves most of Objectland. and see you next time.